Wow.
I can't catch my breath.
Mate, that was, I mean, first off, how are you? I want to just get
Very good. Very
out of the
good,
way.
yeah. I like football has changed this weekend. I just feel like we're actually watching proper football again.
Yep.
I mean, it started with the Forest game. Great game against West Ham.
Yep.
Then Man United getting beat 3-0 down after half an hour. Then you go on to the Spurs game with Tuchel and Conte fighting on the side.
Well,
and what a great game of football.
A big handshake.
Controversy.
Yeah.
With the fouls.
Yes.
And then we move on to today's game.
Oh, my
Nunez headbutting Anderson. What's he thinking about?
Well, look, there's loads to go at. Predominantly, we're going to talk about Liverpool, but then anything over the weekend you want to talk about, it's open to you as well. 3717 2233 44. We are going to kick off with the first Monday Night Football brought to you live here on talkSPORT. And as I said there, Liverpool go to Old Trafford next Monday, take on Manchester United. Again, live here on talkSPORT, and myself will be taking, and Dino probably, will be taking your calls straight after that. But let's get stuck into it. Liverpool, 2 games played, away to Fulham, home to Palace. They are 4 points dropped in a title race that you would have thought not many points from City are going to be dropped from the way they look right now. How concerned should Liverpool fans be? And I've rolled out that stat, I'll say it again. 8 of the last 9 games, going back to last season, that Liverpool have played, they've conceded the first goal. 8 out of 9 games. You can't... Look, they were brilliant second half, Liverpool, when they went down to 10 men. Diaz was outstanding. Nunez has let everyone down. I mean, what a ridiculous, idiotic thing to do. He may well find himself... A 3-game ban is not going to be enough. Maybe 4, maybe 5 games. You cannot go headbutting. That was an assault, so who knows what the FA or Premier League will do with that, Dino. But this is not the start to the Premier League season that most people, myself included, anticipated. No,
but it's not horrendous. I mean... They got 10 men tonight against Palace, who are a decent team. I mean, the possession stats tonight, 72% possession Liverpool got with 10 men.
4 shots on target.
Yeah, but I thought they were on the brink of scoring. But I have to say, and I don't like digging individuals out.
Well, as soon as someone says that, right?
I don't like doing it.
You know he's going to dig someone out.
But if you're going to throw bodies forward like Liverpool do and pin you in and pin you, they were pinning Palace in and it looked like the goal was coming any minute. If your 2 centre-halves switch off on the halfway line, especially against somebody like Zaha, Matt Phillips gets caught out. I mean, your biggest enemy is the space behind you. You've got half a pitch to defend against Zaha. Let the ball go into his feet, but don't let him get in behind you.
Well, a little bit later on the show. Okay, listen, we're going to go back to Anfield. Sam Matterface has got Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp.
Jurgen, I mean, looking at the game as a whole, you must be able to draw a number of positives from that performance. What did you make of it?
No, exactly like that. So obviously, with all the circumstances, an extremely difficult game. I thought we played a really good game against an extremely a team with a clear plan, obviously defending us deep with 9 players and then going for counterattacks. We did pretty well. We created a lot against this side, and with direction, stuff like this, with runs in behind. Loved the attitude we showed, loved the passion we showed, loved so many things about it. But then you concede this 1 goal, which is not cool. Half time we were pretty positive. We thought, okay, I think the last 10-15 minutes maybe were not as clear anymore as the start, so we had to go back to that, and then. We shot ourselves in the knee, if you want, with the red card. That was obviously not helpful. But then we scored the equalizer, and then I think it's not often that I get to see a performance like this with 10 men, put an opponent under pressure like we did. Yes, we had to defend them, obviously, with counter-attack still. There was one that hit the post, I think. But apart from that, we really controlled that. And, of course, you get lesser and lesser power. It's normal. We're not that accurate anymore, but we had these 2 moments when, I think, from the edge, Fabio and Mo, a little bit of luck. We all know on the foot it's like, what is it, an inch or whatever, or a centimeter, if it goes in or not. So I didn't have that, but in the end, I'm really proud of the performance, to be honest.
There was key moments. You mentioned the sending off, and shortly afterwards the Luis Diaz goal, which was unbelievable. It was terrific. That seemed to spur you on again and create your chances. But what have you said to Darwin Nunez about the sending off?
Nothing yet. I had to watch it first back because usually I couldn't see it in the game at all. I think it was a non-situation in this moment, but I saw it, and of course that's not right. That's a red card. We cannot change that, and he cannot behave like this. But he's a good boy and did something not so good. And so we will talk to him, and he will learn from that, and then we carry on.
It wasn't a great performance against Fulham. It was a much better performance today. You created 17 chances even in the first half alone, and then a load more in the second half. Is there a tinge of disappointment that you didn't come away with 3 points?
Yeah, it's there, but actually not really big now in this moment, because in this game everything could have happened because of the red card. If we play 11-11 and we draw, could have been different. But now with 10 men for nearly 40 minutes, if not longer, with extra time, it's really tough on a day like this. So I'm fine with the point. Let's carry on.
No consolation to you, but it was terrific to watch. Thank you very much. Cheers. I appreciate that. Jurgen Klopp, the Liverpool manager, in the tunnel here at Anfield.
Sam, thank you very much. We'll go back to Anfield as soon as Sam has anyone else for us. Just on the back of that, Sam interviewing Jurgen Klopp there, the headbutt from Nunez. I personally think he'll get more than 3. I think he will end up with a bigger ban. That tonight, what he did was a disgrace. Absolute disgrace. 5? I think a 5-match ban. I think he'll get
5-match ban.
I think that violent conduct. That right there, headbutting someone, that's an assault. That is an assault.
I wouldn't go that far.
What do you mean he wouldn't go that far?
It's not
he headbutted him in the face.
Yeah, I know. He's done it twice, by the way.
Dino,
he's done it twice.
That to me, that is more than three games.
Well,
you cannot be that. What you saw him do, he could have broken his nose.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that. He shouldn't do that. And to be fair, he's lost his cool there. It's his debut. He's trying his best. They're 1-0 down. I think 3 matches will do him.
What?
He deserves 3 games for me.
Well, minimum 3 for me. I would say closer to 5. What do you think? 03717 223344. Liverpool fans, if you're leaving, and from Crystal Palace fans as well. A brilliant rearguard action there. Vieira set his side up there. 5-4-1. Zaha worked tirelessly. It must have been so difficult there, especially when Liverpool got themselves level, and you felt that there was only going to be one side that was going to go on and win it. But actually, Liverpool didn't have the best chances. Okay, they were down to 10 men and made it harder. But Palace could have gone on.
I think Palace missed the chance to go and
Yeah.
take 3 points there. They've just sat back. They kept 5 at the back. I don't understand why they didn't start pressing Liverpool and try and nick the winner. You never get a better chance of that winning at Anfield.
So I mean, look, Vieira's going to be happy that they've taken a point, but going down to 10 men, I have to say Liverpool's performance after that was exceptional. You know,
I think all the way through they played well.
They really. I don't know whether they played well. They didn't really make Gaetio make enough work for me. They didn't ask enough questions.
You're a centre back, right? And I know I'm being harsh, but I've got to say it. If Konate, Gomez, or Matip are playing, there is no way Liverpool concede that first goal.
Probably not. But
it's gone towards the ball.
Yeah.
Kill the space behind you.
Phillips. He had a tough evening's work. There's no question about that.